Hey everyone, I'm Jamie Davidson with AMZ Insiders. A little bit about ourselves, myself and my two fellow co-founders, Jason and Brad. We combined to sell over $75 million on Amazon just last year. And this year we're on pace to sell over $100 million, all via selling on Amazon. And a question we get very frequently is, how do you even get started in e-commerce? Right? We have so many friends, family, people all over the globe asking us, how do you even get underway? What are the first steps? So, frankly, the most simple step would be to get mentorship for someone who can actually show you everything, right? You think about anything, if you want to learn how to do something, find someone who can just teach you it all from A to Z, and you can certainly do that. And I really encourage you, at the end of this video, we have a free workshop that's at a link below here that you can check it out. And I go through everything from A to Z, how we help people in that area. But before we even get to that is, in terms of how to get started with e-commerce, the first thing really is, educating yourself, because the first thing you have to do is kind of understand what this is. Is it right for you? Is this something you can do? Is it something you want to do? Is it something that you think you could have some fun with? Because when you get into any kind of business, it's got to be something that's sustainable. You don't want to get into it for a month and then say, yeah, I don't even like this, and drop out. But now we're a little biased because we absolutely love e-commerce. We think it's awesome. It's been life-changing for us, and we think again, there continues to be massive opportunity in the space. In particular, when we talk about e-commerce, we always think Amazon. We're Amazon. Even though we actually have like a $10 million plus business on these other platforms, but Amazon is so much bigger because by far it's the most powerful platform there. There are certainly other platforms out there you can look at, and there may be some reason if you only wanted to sell, on a website, for example, it's just so much more difficult because you have to drive traffic. Amazon has all the traffic, right? When you want to go buy something, you go to Amazon, right? So if you're going to sell a product, where do you want to sell it? You want to sell it on Amazon, right? So it's just so much easier, so much more lucrative in terms of the potential for sales and everything else. But you've really got to do some homework, initially, to get a sense of where you have it. One thing I would say, if you're going to sell on Amazon, is if you're going to launch any business, at this day and age, the beauty of it does not require nearly as much capital as it used to. So 20 years ago, if you want to start a business, and there's so many, you looked at all the opportunities. Let's say you want to start a car wash, you want to start an oil change, you want to start a franchise, and all those opportunities exist today as well too. Any of those opportunities, maybe a tutoring business, whatever it is, most of those businesses probably going to require $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 to invest to get started, right? And so if you're thinking about getting into an e-commerce business, it does not require that much money. But if you can't invest any money into your own learning or into your business itself, then it's probably not, you probably should not be looking at trying to start a business, really any business, right? Because it's not a lot of money to get going, but you have to typically have probably $3,000 to $5,000 to realistically get underway with a business, which really isn't a lot of money, but and part of that money, I would encourage you to invest in someone you trust and can rely on to actually show you the ropes, so you don't make $10,000 mistakes, or you can do things that make you $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, right? So both you need money to launch your business, to promote your business, and you also need some portion of money to invest in yourself, to train yourself and teach yourself how to actually best go about it. So that's why I say up front, in terms of how do you get started, a lot of it is educating yourself, right? Understanding it. And again, there's tons of free resources here. Our YouTube channel here, we've got tons of information on it. So we teach you kind of A to Z, so many different things. We have a Facebook group, our AMZ Insiders. We've got a large community. So there's lots of places you can learn from for free to get started with, and just kind of understand, is this something you want to do? In general, I would say if someone is motivated to do well, to potentially create financial independence, to have control of building something of your own, have the control of actually picking something maybe that you have a passion about, or you have interest in, or you have some insight in a certain category that that the general population does not. It gives you a little bit of an edge, all those things, and you're again willing to put some time in, you can absolutely be successful in e-commerce, but you have those things. And if you don't have any interest to put any time into it, you have absolutely no money whatsoever, then I would say, e-commerce is, e-commerce or really any kind of entrepreneurial endeavor is probably not the thing for you. You should probably, go back and just kind of keep working a job, try to save up, and then get to that point where you can do it. But truly, e-commerce to get started is really not that hard. I mean, we have a separate YouTube video literally on how to set up an Amazon account. I go step by step on how to actually set it up. So if you want to get going, an Amazon account is only like $40 a month. You can literally set up a seller's account for a professional seller's account for $40 a month and actually begin selling on Amazon and begin learning right away. But again, to me, the most important step, the first thing to do is to really educate yourself and learn the basics, learn about the opportunity. I can tell you definitely the opportunity is absolutely there. It's still a long ways to go. As I've said before that, we're very much still in the very early stages of e-commerce. There's going to be huge growth. And if you can educate yourself and take the right steps and, you're motivated to build something of your own, you can absolutely be successful with it. And, in that case, then I would definitely encourage you really just to make sure you take action and take kind of those first steps of learning and of taking, those initial steps of getting underway to sell on e-commerce. And again, we strongly recommend that first platform being Amazon for numerous reasons. So if you're interested in selling on Amazon or in e-commerce in general, really encourage you to click the link below, check out our free workshop all about selling on Amazon, where we show our exact process, how we built a $75 million business on Amazon, and more importantly, the exact techniques and steps that you can use to get underway with your very own e-commerce business and Amazon business. And if you've already have some experience, or how you can take your business to the next level and really, really grow and have a successful e-commerce business of your own. So if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And I really encourage you to subscribe to our channel here, because every week we come out with brand new content all about insights and tips on how you can be successful with Amazon, showing you the exact techniques and topics that we use to grow our business to 75 million now, on pace to over 100 million. And we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to comment below with any questions you have about the e-commerce space, any insights that you have as well too. Again, we love the feedback, and we'd love to hear any questions you have.